Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. So here is what the inside looks like. This is probably my favorite palette in my collection, so I'm really surprised I haven't done a video with this on my channel yet, but I'm super excited to use it today, and we're going to create another fall look. This one's kind of a Thanksgiving dinner look that you can wear. It's a little bit more of a glam look for today. So first, I'm going to be taking the brush that came in this palette, and I'm going to be taking Golden Ochre. And this is just going to start going through my crease. So we're just going to start building this shade up in my crease, just ever so slightly. And then we're going to start winging it out a little bit in the outer corner. Then we're going to take Burnt Orange, and this is just on another little fluffy brush. This one is from Wet n Wild. And we're going to take Burnt Orange and we're going to run it through the crease, just slightly lower from where we put the Golden Ochre shade. And these two are just going to blend together to create a nice little gradient. And once again, wing it out in the outer portion of the crease. And then the next shade we're going to take is Real Gar right here. And this is on the other side of the brush that came with this palette. And for this, I'm going to start running this a little bit deeper in the crease. So we're going at that downward angle and just packing it into the crease. And I'm trying to be very precise with this color because I don't want it to get too high. I want you to see the gradient from light to dark. And once we get to the outer corner, I want this to be a nice sharp wing. So what I usually do is I take a note card or something similar. This is just a nice thicker paper. Some people use tape for these looks, but I just don't really like putting tape on my face. So I take this here and I just run the shadow right along the crease, right onto where that note card is. And then I'm going to take the other side of the brush and some more Golden Ochre and just blend out, once again just keeping that note card there. And then once you pull it away, you have a sharper line right there. Then we're going to take another small fluffy brush. We're going to take this shade right here, which is Red Ochre. And this is just kind of going to follow that same shape as the orange did. So once again, I'm just going to stick the note card right here. And the key is to match this up to the line that you already had down. And I'm going to tilt my head back a little bit to get right into the crease. And just work this shade right in there. And then going back in with a little bit more Golden Ochre once again. We're just going to blend this out even more. So here's the look so far. It does get a little bit messy sometimes, which is okay. We can just wipe that away. So next I'm going to take my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and we are going to do a full cut crease with this. So I'm putting this on a little e.l.f. concealer brush, and gonna start close to the lash line in the inner corner and then work my way out. Alright, so I think that's as good as I'm going to get it for right now. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a tiny little bit of red ochre on that brush that we were using and just tap over the very edge of this concealer just so it slightly blends in with the outer corner crease area. And we don't want to bring this too far. This is just to make sure that line out there isn't super harsh. So next, I'm going to be taking Primavera on this small packing brush. And this is going to go right over the concealer. So just pack this shade all over the lid, and I am using it dry, just so you all know. But you can do whatever your preference is, if you prefer it wet or with your finger. I just felt like doing it completely dry today. And this is a really pretty shimmer shade on its own. So once we have that all packed on the lid, I'm going to go back in with the brush that we used for red ochre and just kind of blend over the edges a little bit to make sure that the shimmer didn't really get into the crease too much, and to just make this blend out here nicer. So next we are going to be taking Cypress Umber right here. We're going to be using a small angled brush, and I'm going to start creating a liner. So first I just start by stamping this along the lash line, and then we will wing it out. So now that I have it stamped along the upper lash line just ever so slightly, I'm going to take the note card once again and line up where I had it, and then we're just going to use this to follow the line to create a little bit of a wing with this shade. So here is what we're looking like. Next, we are going to be taking red ochre on that same brush, and this is going to go right along my lower lash line. And then we will take golden ochre and just blend that out. And then I'm going to take Vermeer from this palette, and this is going to go right in my inner corner. And I really love this shade. It's just so blinding and impactful. Alright, so here is the final look. And for this look, I used my Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara, and I do have the waterproof one. So like I said earlier in this video, this is the kind of look that I could picture myself wearing to a Thanksgiving dinner. It's just a nice warm smoky eye with that pop of gold on the lid. I think is just perfect for this fall time season and for, like I said, a Thanksgiving dinner. I really, really love this palette. I think It is probably my favorite in my collection. And I know a lot of people have been giving this away because it's older in their collection and the hype has definitely died down around it. But it is still one of my absolute favorites. And I did not get this palette right when it came out. I got it a couple years ago, I think. But it is still just one of my absolute favorites. I love the color story, and the formula is still really good for all of the shades. So let me know what you guys think of this look, and let me know what you guys think of this palette as well. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy, and let me know what else you would like to see from me in the comments below. Subscribe if you would like to. I would love to have you join. And I post new videos every Tuesday, so be sure to check that out. And I have some new stuff coming really soon. I ordered the I Heart Revolution and Disney Princess collab palettes, so those should be coming at some point this week, so I will definitely try and have that video up next week. So if that interests you, then be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. And with that, I will see you all in my next video. Bye!